I guess I've always been a dominant character, so it's something that I chose when I was very, very young. There was a woman across the road from me who used to collect dogs. She had like loads and loads and loads of fluffy wee dogs and ornaments, and I just thought, I'm not ending up like that, never in a million years. I was always very strong-minded, strong-headed. Like my mum will always say that. I had no idea that there was such a thing as a dominatrix.
You can't be in an office 9 to 5.
Oh God, no.
Would that kill you?
No, I'd just be sitting there waiting to die. I couldn't bear the thought of making money for someone else. I just can't.
I'm curious to know, how does someone go from selling mobile phones to cars to doing what you do now?
There's two factors that contributed to it. I met a guy called Wesley who I ended up going out with for 4 years. He really brought more of the things out in me. He was a little bit older. It's just one of those things, you get bored, you want to spice things up a bit, and you think, oh, what can I do? I'll pee in his face or whatever, you know. I worked in a strip club for a little while just to boost my earnings a little bit. I was speaking to a customer one night, and there was someone up on stage getting his bum spanked for a stag night or whatever it was. And he said, oh, my friend does that for a living. And I said, what, you can do that as a job? Like, I would love to do that. I think I'd be great at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's up my street.
Yeah.
So he gave me her contact details, and then I contacted her, and I went and worked under her for about a year before I set my own place up.
Did you know then that was your life?
Yep, packed up everything else.
So this is it?
This is it.
Oh wow. Wow. And I've got a bath like that in the house.
It works, and it is the most comfortable bath.
I've got that bath in the house. I'll take a picture of my bath and send it to you. That's the exact same bath I've got in my house.
This is a big wheel that was made for me. Instead of having a St Andrew's cross, I wanted something a bit different. So I designed this, and my dad built it for me. He built half of this place.
I know what dads are like with daughters. How did your dad initially react when you told him this was what you wanted to do? He
just burst out laughing, and he just said, like, he wasn't surprised. And I said to him, like, I just basically bring people in and we talk about their fetishes and things, and then I just, it's a creative transfer of control from one person to another, and that's how I describe it.
Right. I'm curious to know what that chair is.
Okay, well, this chair here, so there's nipple clamps attached onto this bar that goes across here. So you attach the nipple clamps, and then you turn this wheel and it pulls this out. There's also an attachment down here which goes onto balls.
I've just actually noticed behind you there appears to be a rather large cage.
This is my jail cell.
Is that a jail cell?
I've even got my big giant key. This is great. I love doing sessions with this. I like to do interrogation sessions.
You interrogate?
So I love the psychological part of it. I like that. Because if you can get into someone's mind, then you can control them a lot easier than if you can just scalp their bum. Anybody can scalp a bum.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. But if you can actually engage with a person, connect with them, and get into their minds, and you build that sort of relationship and that trust between you, then that's worth a million spanks.
What would you say to people watching tonight who've got the wrong perception of you and what you do?
It's like playing like you used to do when you were a kid, except you're playing with adult toys now.
So it's a playground for adults? And you facilitate that?
It's a creative playground for adults, yeah.
And you just happen to be the brains behind it all?
Yeah. Because I know how much I enjoy it, so for me to be able to bring that to them, then it's good.